to your right, you're actually going to see a really large tree. That's the baobab tree, friends.
Oh.
And it's also known as the upside down tree. That's why its roots look like it's coming out the wrong way. They're actually leafless about 9 months out of the entire year. And the oldest known baobab tree is a little over 2,000 years old. You can usually find baobab trees on the Serengeti grasslands, which is what we're heading into right now. And this is the migration highway of Africa. Hundreds of animals will travel across the Serengeti each and every year. Like these brilliant Ankole cattle coming up ahead on our right-hand side. Those are Ankole cattle, also known as Watusi cattle, after the first tribe who ever domesticated them. Now their horns, does anyone take a guess at how long one of their horns can grow to be? It's about 6 feet long. They're actually super light on the inside. They're hollow with a honeycomb-like shape. It actually allows blood to circulate freely. It's kind of like having 2 personal AC systems on top of their head. And Ankole cattle are actually seen as a form of currency in Africa. The more Ankole cattle a farmer has, the richer they are considered to be in their communities. See that? Ankole cow is itching a spot on its back with its horns. They do come in handy. And if you look to your left-hand side, folks, you're going to see my favorite animal on the entire reserve. This is an African wild dog that we're coming up on. Oh, there's quite a few of them hanging out around there. Now, African wild dogs look super cute and cuddly, but they're actually one of the most successful hunters in Africa. They have an 80% success rate. That's because a pack of African wild dogs will literally track their prey until it falls over from exhaustion. And unlike dogs and tigers, they actually have 4 toes instead of 3. If you look way out to the left, way in back in those trees, you're actually going to see some sable antelope hanging around. Now, sable antelope are the emblem of the reserve. That's because they are so protective of their own. They will actually fight off a lion if it tries to take down one of their herd. And whenever they rest, they face different directions, so they're always watching each other's backs. Now, these termite mounds, you'll see one over to the left-hand side, they are made of 3 things: saliva, dirt, and dung. And because they harden in the hot sun for so long, they actually are like concrete. So lots of animals, like the elephants, will actually use them as back scratchers. These Ankole cattle kind of have their own built-in back scratchers with those morning. You saw that a little bit earlier.
Ese los tiene diferentes. Vas a ver.
Cool thing about those longhorns, they can actually fall off and they will grow right back. Sometimes they grow back even bigger. Now if you look way out to the right across that grasslands, you're going to notice some gray creatures out there. Now those are white-bearded wildebeest. And wildebeest have super high expectations for their young. Their babies have just 15 short minutes to get up and start walking after they're born. Otherwise, the herd, which is always on the move, will actually leave them behind. And wildebeest also have another name. They're called Gnu, G-N-U. That's actually the name of the low grunting sound that they make to communicate with one another. And they do travel in herds. About 1.5 million wildebeest will travel about 500 to 1,000 miles each and every year across the
Estos tienen los cachitos más chiquitos. Con los otros tan
looks like we are going to
crudos.
see some very tall animals up ahead. Those are giraffes, my friends. Now giraffes can grow to be about 18 to 20 feet tall. They're actually born at 6 feet tall. So the same length as one of those Ankole cows.
A ver que ahí le va a quedar cerca la jirafa. No, no se vayan. No, no se vayan.
And these are Maasai giraffe. You see those darker irregular pattern coats? There's actually some hanging out in the trees and back there. There's a baby!
Ajá, y hay una chiquita.
Maasai giraffe have those darker irregular pattern coats. They're actually only one of 9 different species of giraffe in the entire world. And giraffes are pretty cool. They eat for about 20 hours every day, but they only sleep for 30 minutes and not at the same time. So it's a lot like me when I was in college. And that baby, it's actually up and walking within the first hour of its life. And a group of giraffes like that is called a tower. If you look off to the right, you're going to notice some golden brown antelope hanging out and grazing over there. Now those are Patterson's, and you can probably see them as we round this corner. Way in the back on the right. Now those were females. Males are considerably larger. A male can actually weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Females only weigh about 1,200, so it is pretty easy to tell the difference. Now we are heading by Monkey Point over on the left. You might see some mandrill monkeys hanging out over there. Now mandrill monkeys are actually the largest monkeys in the entire world. Now they're pretty large animals. Actually, that African elephant over on the right hand side. That is a male African elephant, folks. He is huge over on the right hand side. Now males, once they reach maturity, about 13 to 14 years old, they actually leave the female herd to strike it out on their own. And they will form bachelor herds with other males, but they will only return to the main herd to mate. If we can get a better look at this. As we come around. Aha. You might notice there's some dirt on that elephant's back. Elephants have super sensitive skin, so they'll literally use their trunks to throw dirt and mud onto their backs to protect themselves, kind of like their own personal sunscreen. And while males like this do leave the herd once they reach adulthood, they're usually never too far away from the main herd. So let's keep going. If you look out to the right-hand side, you can see a really good view of this elephant. You might notice him flapping his ears around, but they actually do that to lower their body temperature by about 15 to 20 degrees. And those white tufts that come out of his mouth, they're made out of ivory. And as many as 96 elephants per day are actually poached for those tufts. That's about one every 15 minutes. Thankfully, there are a lot of organizations out in the world that are trying to protect these animals. Even here on the reserve, we've been doing research into elephant communication patterns, and we found out that elephants really don't like bees. And that did help out farmers in Africa who started using beehive fences instead of electric or barbed wire fences to protect their crops. It's a lot safer for everyone. I actually see some tusk marks over on the right. Elephants, like the one over on the left, love to eat the red clay. It contains a lot of nutrients and minerals that helps their digestive systems. And elephants eat about 200 to 300 pounds every single day. It's actually the same amount their babies weigh when they're born. And whenever you see a herd of elephants gathered around like this, it is correct to assume all the adults are females. Females will actually stay together for their entire lives. And female elephants are pregnant for a super long time. It's about 22 months, which is one heck of a commitment.
Wow.
Oh, and if you look to your left, you're actually going to see a baby elephant.
Ay, miren esta cosita chula.
Oh. Now, baby elephants actually have a bedtime, just like human children. They can roam around wherever they please during the day, but once the sun sets, they do have to return to their mother's side.
Eli.
She will protect them from anything that might be lurking at nighttime. And elephants do exist in a matriarch. That means one of the oldest females is usually the leader of the herd, and that means mama makes all the decisions for every member of the herd, where they feed, where they sleep, where they migrate. It's all up to her. Now, up ahead on the left, you are going to see some greater flamingos. Now, greater flamingos are actually the lightest pink flamingos of the species. But they're not hatched with pink feathers, they're actually hatched with gray feathers. Now, these flamingos eat a lot of brine shrimp and other creatures that are high in beta carotene. That's actually what causes their feathers to change color. And a group of them is called a flamboyance. Off to the left-hand side. Now that is a pretty good sign. We might spot some white rhinos hanging out around here. White rhinos have super sensitive skin, so they will literally cover themselves from head to toe by wallowing around in that mud to protect themselves from the sun. Also use it to cool down. see two cheetahs hanging around in the shadows back there. They're laying around today.
Hasta allá, hasta la chinita.
And yes, their coats blend in really well to the surrounding area. They're actually poached for those coats. And cheetahs are one of the fastest land mammal in the world. They can reach speeds about 60 miles per hour in just 3 short seconds. And their claws don't retract. So it's kind of like they have their own personal cleats that help them dig into the ground as they run. And unlike other big cats, the cheetahs don't actually roar to communicate with one another. They make chirping noises. And they can also purr, so it does make them a little bit different than other cats. If you look up to head to your left, you are going to see a kopie. And there's actually a male lion hanging up out there, right in front of those rocks. Right out to the left, my friends. Male lions hanging around, taking a little cat nap. Now, lions are actually inactive for about 16 to 20 hours each day, a lot like your regular house cat. But once the sun does go down, they are way more active. They actually do the most of their hunting at nighttime. But it's not that big guy who does the majority of the hunting. It's actually the female lionesses. The male lions will actually stay home to protect the cubs. I think we're going to see some white rhinos up ahead on our right-hand side as well. You can actually see where they've been rolling around in that mud. Oh, you see a bone spot as well. That's smaller brown antelope. Now these white rhinos, they can weigh about 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. Then you can actually charge at speeds up to 35 miles per hour. Oh, and they love playing around.
Allá están jugando.
Now the main difference between a white and black rhino is their jaw shape. White rhinos are named for their wide jaw shape, whereas black rhinos have a very prehensile, triangular shaped jaw. Now if you look over to your left, you are going to see a female lioness chilling out. Taking a little cat nap during the day. I feel that. It's hot. Now lions have padded paws. And that does help silence their movements whenever they're sneaking up on their prey. And one of their paws is a little bigger than an adult human's face. And during the daytime, lions see just about as well as human eye do. But once the sun goes down there, night vision is about 6 times better. We're going to get a great view of the white rhino over on our right hand side again, as well as an ostrich. Some animals. Ostrich is a little far up ahead. Hard to miss. They are very big birds, but they can't fly. They can run about 40 miles per hour though.
Me alcanza y me deja.
Now ostriches have kicks that are actually strong enough to kill an adult lion.
¿Qué?
And white rhinos love playing around with one another. Now those ostriches over on your right hand side, one of them weighs about 3 pounds. And an adult human can actually stand on top of one without it breaking. And if anyone was worried about the blood on the white rhino, that does happen whenever they're playing around with one another. Our researchers are out there taking very good care of them. They make sure everything is going great. Just sometimes white rhinos don't realize that they weigh about 4,000 pounds and they want to play around like puppies. They do kind of remind me of dogs whenever they are wallowing in the mud. However, it's really cute. They'll walk around on their backs, stick their feet up in the air. And I'm just kind of wondering, how do y'all do this? Now this section of the reserve, it's actually called the Magadi Glen. And as you can see, there's a great ecosystem in here. Plenty of grass, lots of tasty trees. Also is a really good place for any animals that might be hanging around here to camouflage themselves. And I do believe it is looking a little quiet here in the Glen. But that's alright. I'd say we were super lucky on our safari day. We saw tons of amazing animals. What was your favorite animal that you saw today, folks?
Leon.
The lions. Oh, they are gorgeous. Oh, the cheetahs. I love the cheetahs.
También el tío.
Now, it might surprise you all know that most of the animals you did see today are critically endangered. Some are actually even extinct in the wild entirely. Thankfully, here on the reserve, we are doing everything we can to make sure that these animals do stick around for future generations to enjoy animals.
Tal vez se queda trabado.
But we also want to let you know what you can do to help. There's actually a mineral found in elephant habitats. It's called coltan. And it is used in pretty much every electronic you can think of. iPhones, cameras, tablets. And one way you can help those elephants and all these animals out is actually by recycling your old electronics. the less that humans have to go into those habitats to mine the coltane, that does mean these elephants and other animals are kept safer. It doesn't disrupt their feeding patterns or their sleeping patterns. That way you are helping make sure that they are safe and happy. That's all we want for them.